Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 3 of albums that are 30 years old in 2022 as we look back on the year of 1992. 31 days of March, 31. My top 31 picks, my favorite albums from 1992. So today we've got an album released August 11th, 1992. Warner Brothers Records, produced by Ron Nevison. Yes, that Ron Nevison. The second and last album from the supergroup known as Damn Yankees. Don't Tread on Me. Of course, supergroup consisting of Michael Cardelloni on drums, Jack Blades on bass and vocals, Ted Nugent on guitars and vocals, and Tommy Shaw on guitars and vocals. This would be the last album, like I said, from these guys before Jack goes back to Night Ranger. Tommy goes back to Styx, Ted goes back to Ted, and Michael eventually winds up in Lynyrd Skynyrd. A little ways down the road. I'm sure he did other things before then. Yeah, good album. Maybe not as classic as the debut, but I still think a really strong hard rock record. But again, this is 1992, right? So this sort of thing kind of losing its luster with the masses, the mainstream, because grunge and alternative and soon to be rap and hip hop and pop and dance music and nu metal all brewing, all going to rule the rest of the 90s. So this sort of kind of like more commercial, hook-laden hard rock music kind of falling out of favor with the masses a little bit. But still a pretty strong album with 13 tracks. Well, 13 tracks when you talk about the Japanese release, but 11 here in the U.S. Don't Tread on Me, the title track, good rocker, really like that a lot. You got 15 Minutes of Fame. If you like that is like such a kind of like a Night Ranger-y track. Really, really good song. You got Where You Going Now, which was the big hit on the album. Actually, both albums had one really big hit. This was the one on this particular one. Dirty Dog, good rocker. You got Mr. Please. Silence is Broken, more of a kind of like a ballady type track. You got Firefly, Someone to Believe, good hook-laden song. This Side of Hell is a really good rocker. Double Coyote, another rocker, and then Uprising is the big rocker that finishes off the album. That's kind of like the big showcase for Mr. Nugent on here. I really like this band. I wish they did more. And granted, they went back to their other bands and continued to make good music, but I think these guys had a little bit more life left in the tank. But notable players in other notable bands, you knew it was probably only going to last as long as it was going to last. But I think it was really cool to see both Nugent and Shaw together. Right, I think that I saw these guys live once, and they were really, really impressive. It's a lot of guitar firepower up on stage. And then Jack Blades is a great mix with Tommy Shaw, and of course they did the Shaw Blades album. So really good pairing here, I always thought, and I think this is a pretty underrated album. Again, maybe not quite as strong as the debut, but I still think it's a lot of fun, a really good listen, some really good songs. It's typical sounding late 80s, early 90s commercial hard rock, tons of hooks, lots of guitars, well produced. I dig it. Like I said, wish we heard more. That's about all I'm going to say about Don't Tread. Damn Yankees, second album, last album, 1992. Let us know what you think of this release down in the comments below, and list your pick for day, what are we up to? Day 3? Day 3, right? We're on day 3. Getting lost in the days. Yes, day 3. We're going up to the 31st, right? So we've got lots of stuff to cover throughout this month. You're going to see more hard rock. You're going to see some metal. You're going to see a good amount of fusion, good amount of prog. You might see some pop, all sorts of things on my list. So stay tuned as we work our way through the month of March. 31 days of March, 31 of my favorite albums released from 1992. Please make sure you got your list going and your picks going in the comments below, as well as let us know what you think about Don't Tread by Damn Yankees below. So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. See you later on. We've got the Monsters Den coming up tonight. Myself and Dan Brown are going to be talking about and counting down our favorite Roger Corman, Vincent Price collaborations doing films based on the works of Edgar Allan Poe. So that's coming up tonight. Martin Popoff and I back in the Funhouse tomorrow morning. with part 2 of our look at gatefolds, album gatefolds. This time we're going to be looking at some of the ones that we don't like too much. The crappy ones, the sucky ones, the shitty ones, right? So those that's coming up tomorrow. Then we've got album homework assignment happening on on Saturday with Simon Bray and Stephen Reed, and then we've got album homework assignment on Sunday. Eric Porter going up against Scott Berry. So that's all happening over the next couple days. So please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We've got the link to our Ko-Fi page below as well as the link to our merch page. So all sorts of info down below that you can investigate. And we'll see you tomorrow morning with another album that is 30 years old in 2022 from 1992. I am Pete Pardo. See you then. Bye-bye.